Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna give you some advice from what I've learned today. Right now, I'm doing my trigger. This is a trigger group, or trigger guard, or trigger control assembly. This is the left trigger, and this is the right trigger. For Marlin 60, you can tell it's the left trigger due to the fact that the rear pin, the front pin, the center pin is on it, as well as the safety transfer bar is on. For most videos don't know that, but I got like a literal document right here. It took me some time to figure out how to put it back together due to the fact that the way the firearm is made is such like way before 1980s. So it's hard to find a manual without going to the manufacturer itself. And I got the manual how to operate from the manufacturer, but that's operation manual, which costs and full assembly is like $50. So forget that. So I went around a bunch of videos trying to look for how to put it together. Most people don't know how to put it together themselves due to the fact that the amount of parts to the Marlin 60 is a lot, and it still use some old school style fire mechanism. There's this is a transfer bar. There's a fire retaining pin, a trigger retaining pin, a hammer pivot pin, a hammer pivot pin block, a retaining block. Since it's a two-stage trigger and a two-stage cocking from what I've seen, or two-stage cocking in a freaking one-stage trigger, and it has way more parts than you think. That's the hammer block, the safety selector, the spring, the cartridge carrier or bolt carrier. There's the freaking elevator, and there's what's that? There's so much stuff in here that I do not feel like taking it all out again. But anyway, on to the next subject. I try to freaking dipstick my firearm. I already dipsticked it before, as y'all seen on one of my other videos. And the problem with that one, my tank wasn't big enough. So, like I said on my other video, I re-charcoal and re-blue my firearm here. But after I got it black again, I tried to do a dip again, but it's like -10. So the white paint, the base paint you see on the bottom, did not stick well. And so I did another layer on it, and I just waited again for like 5 days, and it still didn't stick. So I heated it up, and hopefully it stuck. It stuck. Then it got cold again, and I didn't realize. Then I put the next layer on, and this is the result of it. Did not stick. It's too cold. If I wanted to make it stick, I should have sanded it with a high grit number, and then tack it, and then stuck it, and then sprayed it. Or right now, I'm just waiting on to move to another state before I can use my dip kit.